Hello, it's Jen, and I am here to show you a goodie box that my friend brought me. And I don't know where he keeps finding these things or why he has them all, but he does, and now he's sharing them with me. This is the same fella who brought me those beautiful postcards from World War One. So this is he. This time around, he brought me a box of goodies, which contained these items. This is just the box that this stuff came in, but it's a box of stamps. A whole entire box of a bajillion stamps. Like, look how many stamps are in there. There's got to be at least 1,000 just in this box. And this doesn't even like begin to touch the surface. And these are from all over the world. I'm so excited about these because I have a couple projects in mind to use them on. And of course I didn't have this project in mind until he handed me this box. But that's just ends up how it worked out. And then there's this photo album of yet more stamps from everywhere. These are from Korea. A lot of these stamps are oh snap. A lot of these stamps are I lost a stamp somewhere along the road here. I will have to find it. Anyway, these are sets of stamps from all over the place. And I knew I shouldn't have lifted that one, but I did. Anyway, I'm missing a stamp. These are prepaid sales tax stamps from the state of Ohio. And I had a 15-cent one, and it's here somewhere on this table. I just don't know. I'll find it in a little while. So these are sales tax. I got a 3-cent or 1 cent. Oh, shoot. These stamps up here are from Argentina. Ooh, those are Argentina. These are from Australia. So they're literally from everywhere. And then this piece here, I have to show you. Take it out. This is a raffle ticket for a rowboat. Okay, can you believe it? And it's from my town. And it was 25 cents. And this was number 119. And this card's really thick, but it's also very brittle. So I'm going to see if I can't get this scanned somehow to kind of preserve the same color and share it, because it's just beautiful. All right, so there's that and this thing. And then there are just these stamps are from all over everywhere known to man, all over the earth. There's Uganda, Tanganyika. Over here is Ecuador. Just really beautiful things. 1 shilling here in this one. There's several sets from the mid 40s, from 1940 and 1944 from the Falkland Islands, and these from 1940 are from Fiji. There's some beautiful ones from the United States as well. These are just gorgeous. I can't stand myself. They're so nice. These ones are from France, and there are some particularly lovely ones. This is one of them. I'm trying to make it as focused as I can get it. There's a couple, but the triangular ones are lovely. This is these are offering envelopes for children from 1945. So that's pretty. Then there's a whole bunch, just a whole ton. I think some of these are from Greece. I'm going to say a lot, huh? Apparently. Anyway, so they're just from all over the place, and they are quite lovely. There's also a bill in here, a past due bill from 1960 from an emergency room for, guess how much? $10. $10. But aren't these just beautiful? I just can't even stand it. It's just, they're gorgeous. I wish I knew where they were all from. There I go again with my ums. I apologize. All right, so those are the stamps. Moving along. He also brought me a full box of other goodies, and in the box were these items. They are all animals. They are all like metal, and they are all mounted on these arrows. So what I'm thinking is that these came from a zoo or somewhere, some sort of museum or something. But there's a whale. There are several donkeys, or burros. There's a whole bunch of those. There's a dinosaur, a camel, a turtle, more donkeys, and an ostrich, which is just very cool. Okay, also in the box were a bunch of patches from military and various other places. There's a ribbon for 880-yard relay, which I've never even heard of. And then there are several different kind of patches. Here's one from Hawaii. I don't know what these patches signify either, so if you can let me know if anybody knows what they mean, that'd be great. Army one. Here's another stamp that I missed. There's a bunch of this particular kind here, like a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch. And then there's this kind. And then there are several of these. And several of those. And this one. And this one. And there's an old high school Badgers thing. And then there's a bunch of these Army stripes too. All that say Army. Okay. Additionally in the box were a bunch of miscellaneous pieces, parts of things. This is a belt buckle. And it's made by Chambers Belt Company, which I don't know where that is. It's in the United States. And it looks like Winnie the Pooh on there. So there's that. It's probably not Winnie the Pooh. Here's another belt buckle, which is just so tough. I love it. I'm going to try to clean this up and shine it and see what happens. But this is quite rusted on the back and on the front. It's got that patina on it. So I'm going to try to shine that up. A couple other little belt buckles. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with yet, but we'll figure something out. A couple cuff links. These two. His last name begins with a P, and this is a tie clasp. So that's that. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I have a couple ideas. Here is what was probably a keychain. It's the Serenity Prayer. There's the praying hands, and on the back is the Serenity Prayer. And it's by Coventry. And Coventry Jewelry, my mother used to sell Coventry Jewelry door to door in her insane days. Someday I'm going to tell you guys the story of my mother, who was a saint. You'll be amazed at her strength and her resolve. But not today. So this is another wood I think must have been a keychain, but it's really a cool piece of wood, and then it's got the P on it here as well. Hopefully it doesn't really have P on it, but you know what I'm saying. So here's another USA pin, near and dear to my heart. A piece of a train track. Yeah. Some of this stuff was stuff from his childhood, and it's you know, I'm pretty honored to have been given it. Tiger's Eye stone. This is so beautiful. I refinished some furniture I was given that is made of tiger eyes wood a tiger eye patterned wood. It's beautiful. So there's that. He's a car guy, so, you know, gotta have some car stuff in there somewhere. And then, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with this, but it's going to go somewhere on somebody's something. And he gave me a bunch of watch parts. Like, there's the back, there's a couple, watches. So I will definitely be taking these apart and using the various components for this or that. So that'll be fun. That's that. Here's a little purse that I don't know if you can see inside, but it looks like it has a toilet paper roll in it. It's pretty cool. So and then that folds up, so that's like a coin purse. Here's an old school stamp. How cute is that? Look at that. Can you see that crazy cat? Is that Felix the cat, maybe? Anyway, moving right along. A bunch of random chains. There's a number 1 on here. And it's got texture to it, which you don't find too often anymore. This made me giggle because my brother used to wear this cologne Brut, and you know, it always hung on the bottle, and it was just such a distinct smell, and it always reminds me of my brother, so that will make its way onto something that he had. He gave me a bunch of dice, a bunch of different shapes and sizes of dice. This one is particularly of interest. It says never, maybe, yes, and no. And on the opposite sides, it has nothing. So I wonder what game that was to. A couple of iconic things. The Oscar Mayer Wieners. Heinz Ketchup. This is a pin. Like, who would be wearing a Heinz Ketchup pin? Really? That's just funny. Big old nut to something. And then he gave me some different types of coins. Like, I don't know, this one says Discovery Zone. This one is, what is this? 24th President, Grover Cleveland. It's Shell's Mr. President coin game. He told me the story of this. There was a gas station, the Shell gas station, he would go to as a kid, and they would always have coins, and so he, you know, you would collect all the presidents or whatever. And here's, you know, there are several of those coins in here. There's 4 of them, so, look at that, good for a half pint of milk at the school. There's that. Here's some sort of gauge measuring thing. Totally a guy thing. Definitely not a chick thing. All right. Couple wooden coins. 1955. This one is. So it's a penny, and then this one. Swapping Hamilton coins and sets. From Tennessee. Don't take any wooden nickels for the real McCoy. See the other side. So these were like people's business cards back then, apparently. And then this one says United States of America, 1944, I think, or 1844. And then it says 1 centavo Filipinas. Filipinas. I don't know what it says. So I don't know what this is about. So there's that. Then there is a Pez dispenser. Look at this Pez dispenser. Okay. What character is this exactly? Does anybody know? But the funniest thing about this Pez dispenser is that, alright, first of all, it's spring loaded. I gotta show you. There's this crazy spring in there. It's filled with no-dos. Which just cracks me up. So it's a dispenser full. Oh, man. Wait a minute. I'll take you down to my floor. So it's spring loaded. as most Pez dispensers are, but this looks nothing like any Pez dispenser I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's got, look at the dispenser. This is how it's dispensed. You know, now they flip the head and it spits at you. This is old school. This is how they dispense it. It would pop out. So that's that. Then, I gotta move all this stuff. Couple buttons. One's We Deliver Sunshine, and one's Silver Spur Deputy. Is that not cool? There's that. And then check out this box. This is the baddest ass box ever. So it's got a piece that slides out, a puzzle piece that slides out. Then this puzzle piece slides out too. And then this lid lifts up. And inside it's covered in red felt. Is that not the coolest thing ever? And then inside was this pear-shaped bud vase that was made in occupied Japan. How about that? This is my second piece from occupied Japan. I have another piece, a figurine of a woman also that was made in occupied Japan. So that was that. But tell me this box is not the coolest thing ever. And if I could get it back together, that would be super duper. So you just slide that in, and then you slide this piece in the corner, and that's cool. But my favorite thing that he gave me was this one. So that's all I have for the day. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Hugs and squishes. Bye.